Back in 2012, a woman named Shello purchased an eerie collectible, a cult necklace once belonging to the infamous occultist Aleister Crowley, at an estate sale. Around that same time, she was battling personal struggles with addiction. Ever since acquiring the necklace, Shello's life has been plagued by relentless paranormal activity, strange incidents that defy all explanation. Recently, on June 5th, the haunting escalated dramatically. While washing dishes, Shello heard unsettling sounds from the hallway. Alarmed, she quickly positioned her phone to record the supernatural disturbances, capturing something truly terrifying.
Okay, I'm so crazy, right? Here you go. Baby is terrified. Hold on. I know. You're okay. You're okay. I know. God, I'm like shaking.
At first, distinct knocking echoes ominously down the corridor, soon followed by the door at the far end swinging open and shut on its own, repeatedly. As the paranormal activity intensifies, the camera inexplicably shakes and distorts, further adding to the demonic atmosphere. Her frightened dog, sensing the supernatural presence, flees in terror, whimpering helplessly. Shello is deeply concerned. Her dog's intense fear confirms her suspicion that an entity is attached to her, relentlessly pursuing her wherever she goes. A man is working the night shift at a decrepit old hospital, utterly convinced it's haunted by ghosts. For months, he's been hearing unexplained whispers echoing down empty corridors and glimpsing shadowy figures darting through the darkness. But tonight, after clearly hearing the chilling voice of a small child, he quickly pulls out his phone, hoping to document evidence of the paranormal activity as he cautiously explores the eerie hallways in search of answers. At first glance, you might have overlooked it, but according to the terrified employee, the ghostly figure of a little girl dressed entirely in white briefly appears in this footage. Initially, it seemed plausible that it could have been a misplaced piece of medical equipment, or even a trash can. But the man insists that absolutely nothing physical occupied that space. Given the unsettling surveillance footage recorded later that night, I'm inclined to believe this was indeed a supernatural encounter. Captured clearly by security cameras, a dark, shadowy apparition slowly emerges from the wall, floats ominously along the deserted hallway, and then disappears into the wall once more. It's undeniably paranormal, leaving no doubt that something demonic or ghostly was haunting the hospital at night. Truly frightening. A woman was comfortably lounging at home when suddenly something strange grabbed her attention. Hanging on the wall, a painting began softly swinging side to side, seemingly propelled by a ghostly presence. It wasn't near any open window or air vent, and everything else remained perfectly still. A creeping sense of supernatural dread urged her to grab her phone and document the eerie paranormal activity.
I thought I saw the picture move. Oh my God, I did see it move. What was that? Oh my God. Oh, this gave me the chills. Oh man. Okay. That's... pots and pans moving. Why are the pots and pans moving? Oh my God. That shit.
The picture kept moving rhythmically, swaying as though unseen hands were guiding its haunting motion. Feeling anxious, she cautiously moved into the kitchen, but what awaited her there froze her in fear. Suspended overhead, the pots and pans swayed gently back and forth, as if disturbed by a hidden entity. Suddenly, as if commanded by a malevolent spirit, an object toppled off the table, striking the floor with a chilling crash. She was completely alone. No earthquake, no rational explanation, only the unsettling possibility of a demonic haunting. Ever since, she's kept her camera close, lights blazing through the night, dreading the return of whatever supernatural force invaded her home. On July 3rd, a man known online as Captain Karski shared an unsettling story. He's lived peacefully in his house for almost a year without noticing anything paranormal or supernatural. His peculiar hobby involves gathering eerie artifacts from funeral homes, many connected to the deceased. Recently, after a friend gifted him several disturbing items, things took a chilling turn. While recording a video describing these paranormal experiences, something terrifying unfolded.
I've lived in this house for probably close to a year now, and I've never had anything happen here. I've never once thought that there was any kind of like haunting stuff going on or ghosts or anything like that. Until a couple weeks ago when I was given these like lab grade like test tube things. And these are like legit Pyrex brand, like super high quality glass, right? Came from a funeral home. So the other day I was up in my bedroom and I started hearing like clinking, and I don't see a move, but I'm hearing. And it's like obviously those. So I didn't think too much about it. And then a few days after that, I start seeing like little shadows in the side of my vision, right? I'm like peeking over while I'm watching TV, and I'm like, what the is going on here? I mean, like, my sleep has not been as good. Everything's just been kind of weird, right?
As he recounts the strange haunting inside his home, a shadowy apparition silently glides behind the door, completely unnoticed by him. He continues describing the unsettling voices he's frequently heard echoing through the rooms. Moments after this spectral shadow figure appears, he captures the disturbing voice itself on camera, further solidifying his belief in the house's demonic presence.
If you've done a lot of like ghost investigation, EVP, analyzing, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that is the quality. Like, that is a perfect example of a disembodied voice.
To debunk any skeptical explanations, he shows there's no room behind the door for someone to hide, or even a jacket to hang, as the space is crowded with his collection of funeral memorabilia and lacks a door hook. Several days later, while engrossed in his paintings, he glimpses another ghostly figure moving upstairs in his peripheral vision. Grabbing his phone, he immediately begins filming the paranormal activity.
Hello? 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 What the? Who's in there? Oh.
Eerie noises emanate from precisely where he previously recorded the supernatural shadow figure. Approaching cautiously, he's stunned when the door slowly creaks open by itself, compelling him to flee in fear. Following these incidents linked directly to the haunted objects, he's absolutely convinced a malevolent force now occupies his home. We can only hope he'll update soon with more bone-chilling paranormal evidence. A man had recently acquired an antique Bible from a local shop notorious for selling items with chilling histories and mysterious pasts. Initially intrigued, he spent several evenings carefully reading its ancient pages. However, things soon took a terrifying turn. The Bible suddenly became inexplicably hot, causing his hands to burn. Alarmed, he placed the book onto his kitchen table and set up a camera to capture evidence of any supernatural activity. What happened next left him absolutely stunned. Without any rational explanation, the pages of the Bible began rapidly turning on their own, flipping wildly as if manipulated by a ghostly force. But how could this be possible? Once uploaded to the internet, viewers quickly speculated that the Bible might be cursed or possessed by some demonic presence. The person who bought the Bible firmly believes it's haunted. But what do you think caused this chilling paranormal phenomenon? Leave your theories below. In this unsettling video, 3 women are out hiking along an isolated, quiet trail when they unexpectedly discover an old metal hatch. Curious, they decide to open it, completely unaware of the terrifying paranormal encounter that's about to unfold.
Watch there be nothing. Oh!
Initially hesitant, they reassure themselves it's merely an ordinary water cistern, dismissing any need for caution. However, their assumption quickly proves dangerously mistaken. What happens moments later transforms this seemingly harmless adventure into a frightening supernatural event. Watch closely at what they capture next.
Pull it. Is that glass?
It's plexiglass. I heard noises.
Dude, do it.
Ugh. Do you hear it echoing?
We have to do it now.
Holy shit.
Are you
This is insane.
Oh.
There's a flashlight in my backpack.
Go get the flashlight.
It's in the top.
Unbeknownst to the group, a ghostly face briefly appears from within the dark, shadowy depths of the cistern. Although difficult to see clearly, something distinctly supernatural stares upward at them. The chilling apparition is captured only for a fleeting moment before vanishing into darkness. Strangely, the video cuts off as one woman goes to retrieve a flashlight. A follow-up video makes no mention of the eerie figure, indicating none of them noticed the demonic presence at the time.
I'm Mackenzie. I think I'm the sacrifice for this. I think it's a water system.
Are you ready?
They seemingly return to film the cistern again, implying the paranormal entity went unnoticed. With no further explanation or updates available, the horrifying secret hidden beneath the hatch will likely remain an unsolved supernatural mystery forever. In this unsettling video, a group of 3 students, 1 boy and 2 girls, had grown up hearing terrifying stories about paranormal activity in their school. Tales of ghostly figures roaming the hallways, supernatural noises echoing after hours, and books mysteriously tumbling off shelves had become school legends passed from one class to the next. Determined to catch proof of the haunting themselves, the trio joined the chess club, giving them an excuse to stay late. Once everyone else had gone home, they quietly entered the main building armed with a camera, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural.
So we're here at Garland High School right now. We're looking for a ghost because apparently a girl died in the cafeteria, and we're trying to find her.
She was a big. She was at a dance.
Yeah, and
So they say she's wearing this long, flowy dress. It looks kind of ethereal or something.
yeah, but
Ethereal. You know, like ghosty or angel-y.
I don't know. But so we're trying to find something, and we don't know what we're trying to find exactly. And so we think she died here, obviously, because this is where the hell the dance is. And
Oh my god.
what was that noise?
Did you see it?
Did you hear that?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. What is that?
What?
Did you see it?
As they cautiously explored the darkened halls, an eerie, ghost-like figure suddenly appeared near the stairwell entrance, lunging towards them before disappearing in an instant. It happened so fast yet was utterly horrifying. None of them expected this demonic encounter. Terrified, the 3 students screamed in unison, turning and fleeing down the hallway as panic overtook them, their cries echoing louder than the pounding of their feet. They abandoned their chess equipment without a second thought. Later, watching the chilling footage at home, the friends sat frozen, realizing this wasn't a shadowy illusion. Something supernatural had lunged at them that night. From that moment on, the school felt ominously different, and the trio never dared linger after dark again. There's something deeply unnerving about hospitals, places where countless lives have ended, leaving behind a heavy, lingering energy. That unsettling atmosphere became horrifyingly real for a TikTok user named Daniel. While on duty at his hospital job, Daniel came face to face with a paranormal encounter he still struggles to explain.
This door keeps on opening and closing. Like, there's nobody here. I'm not doing the sensor. But it keeps on opening and closing. And I'm alone. I'm alone.
As Daniel walked the dimly lit corridors alone, delivering medication, 2 large metal doors began creaking open and slamming shut by themselves. He stood frozen, watching it happen again and again. No staff, no movement, and nothing in sight to trigger the motion sensor. The fact that this bizarre supernatural activity unfolded during the graveyard shift only amplified the fear. While conducting routine rounds late one night, Pablo Rivera encountered something terrifyingly paranormal that shook him to his core. Strange, agonized cries echoed all around him, chilling him to the bone. In a panic, he quickly sought refuge inside an abandoned building nearby, fearing he'd accidentally stumbled upon something sinister. But as minutes dragged on, Pablo realized with growing dread that whatever haunted presence lurked outside might never let him leave.
Son las 3:30 de la mañana. Salí por el motivo de hacer mi recorrido diario de la noche. Salí a hacer un recorrido y escuché un grito, así que me he resguardado acá adentro de la garita, por motivo de que escuché ruidos bastante de soberbios. Está sucediendo en este momento, así que no sé qué, no sé, señor supervisor, lo que tiene que hacer, porque lo que me pasó hace 24 horas está pasando medio paranormal esto, así que voy a ir donde están los ruidos en este momento. Se está yendo de las manos esto que está sucediendo. No quiero perder el tema de la noción, pero...
Pablo explained this horrific experience unfolded right around 3 a.m., widely known as the peak of the witching hour, a time infamous for heightened supernatural activity. He barricaded himself inside, desperately hoping that whatever demonic force was outside, screaming and violently pounding on the walls, would eventually vanish. Unfortunately for Pablo, the haunting didn't stop.
Vamos a ver... Y esto sigue, así que no quiero salir ni afuera. Mire, me he encerrado, así que esperaré que pase esto mínimo 1 hora y tendré que salir a hacer mi recorrido de 1 hora y media más, 1 hora más del tema de las máquinas, porque han dejado una bomba afuera y tengo preocupación de...
What's particularly unsettling is how the window mysteriously shifts positions whenever Pablo moves his camera away. Though suspiciously timed, it's impossible to explain how the window could even open itself without supernatural intervention.
Así que...
He initially claimed he'd exit the building within the hour to finish his patrol. However, judging from the chilling second video he later uploaded, it appears Pablo never made it out. Strangely, these 2 videos remain the only content ever shared on his account, uploaded long ago with no subsequent updates. Concerned viewers repeatedly ask Pablo if he's safe or if he escaped the haunted building, but no replies ever come. It's as if he vanished without a trace, leaving us to wonder if something truly sinister took him that fateful night.
Voy a ir donde están los ruidos en este momento.
Jake and Noah Bruce explore the eerie ruins of the abandoned Liberty High School, hidden within Ohio City, Ohio. Built back in 1914, this massive 4-story structure is rumored to be haunted by several ghosts. Locals speak of frequent paranormal sightings, including the ghostly mist of a little girl, a phantom woman in white wandering the hallways, and even a menacing, restless spirit belonging to a man who tragically ended his life behind the school. During their investigation, Jake and Noah capture scattered evidence, odd noises, whispers, and unexplained voices caught through their spirit box.
Dude. boom, boom. That was running. That was running. Dude. Dude. So guys, we are going to... Has this been on? What was that? What the actual was that?
Initially, their search yields limited paranormal activity. Later, however, as the brothers decide to split up, Jake heads alone into the basement to conduct an EVP session. What happens next is horrifyingly real, but shockingly different from what Jake anticipated. This was not just another supernatural occurrence. Far from it.
Jake! Oh my God, Jake! Was that inside? Yeah. Shh. Get down here now. Now get down here, dude. No, you come with me, bro. That was on my level. Call the cops on my phone now. Call the cops. Call the cops. Get down. Turn the lights off.
As Jake investigates the dark corridors, genuine gunshots suddenly echo loudly through or near the abandoned building, startling him into a fearful state of alert.
That was gunshots. That was gunshots. Just sit down. Turn the light off. I'm at the old Liberty High School. There's shots fired. Please come here quick.
Okay, stand line, please. Are you guys in a safe spot right now, hiding?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay. And what can you necessarily hear?
I just hear them. I heard them mess with the door. Or it sounds like it.
Okay. Where does it sound like the shots came from?
Outside by on the north side.
Soon after, officers from the local sheriff's department arrive at the scene, searching for the source of the disturbing gunfire.
Put your hands up. Boy, stick it. Thank you all. Yep. We go over here.
You guys armed at all?
No, we have nothing.
Are you the callers?
Yes, yeah, we are.
So what happened?
Well, we're
back here.
We're in here filming a ghost video of all things, and I was kind of standing down here in the cellar, and it sounded like it had to have been like in this parking lot, just like 7 shots. So I ran up to him where he was up in the gymnasium, and we just heard like rattling on the door, and that's when we were like, yeah, we should probably call.
But now, things turn truly bizarre. While Jake and Noah wait anxiously outside, their static cameras, still rolling within the haunted school, record the police officers entering and conducting their investigation. Although the authorities find no armed intruders, they do stumble upon something deeply unsettling.
Sheriff's Office, if you're in here, make yourself known.
something in there.
Are you serious? For real?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What?
Let me just.
For real?
So right there on the second floor,
Yes.
we were looking this way. I heard pitter patter, like that, along that. What would that be? The east wall.
Yeah.
And then he hears it at the end of the hallway. And as I'm taking my light down, I see something go like dart across.
Are you guys dead ass?
Swear.
You have
And then
body
we were
cam?
like, no. But we were talking about you guys. We were like, let's just black out for a second. So we went completely black in there, and all of a sudden we heard movement behind us, and we just ran.
For real?
Because there's nobody in there.
Okay. Dude.
I've never seen anything like that before. No. That's actually scared me. Good luck.
Damn. All right. Well. Great.
So if you guys need anything else or hear anything else,
Yeah.
preferably if it's a human being, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we appreciate you guys checking.
Yep, no
Thank you
problem.
guys so much.
Ironically, while Jake and Noah failed to uncover direct ghostly evidence at the notorious Liberty High School, it appears that the sheriff's department inadvertently encountered the supernatural presence they were searching for.
There's nobody in there, but there's something in there.
An inexplicable paranormal event, something genuinely terrifying that even the officers themselves are unable to rationalize or explain.